If I would have listened to TikTok when I built my geodome, after everyone told me I paid way too much for my tent, I would have never been able to share this video. But I am pleased to announce, I am here to tell you how my first month went with my geodesic glamping dome. Spoiler, did pretty damn well. Roll the intro. Nice flippin' choice. What's up, you glamping gurus and short-term rental savants? It is Garrett Brown from the Nice Flippin' Choice channel, back with another video that is slightly highly requested on my channel with all 1.1 thousand followers of mine. Let's go. Oh, you're not subscribed? You're not in the cool club. That's what I heard. Hit that subscribe button, bell, all the other stuff people say. Trying to hit 5,000 by the end of this week. Go. One thing that many people and myself are very curious about is how much I actually was going to make with my glamping geodesic dome in the first month on Airbnb and my direct booking platform. We did launch in May, and this is mid-July 2023 when I'm recording this, and I will divulge, is that the right word? I think so. All of the numbers that I pretty much can from what I have. I don't have everything back from my accountant, and I'm not going to get to too many nuanced specifics. All that matters is the guest experience, because that is what will keep your site going forward, I promise. But you're not here to hear me ramble on about that. You're here to really learn the numbers. Let's get into it. Drum roll, please. I got my handy dandy little sheet down here, so don't mind if I do. So for the first month of May, we did have an 80% occupancy rate I am happy to announce. This was between a mix of Airbnb, HipCamp, and my direct booking platform. I also have it on Vrbo and Booking.com and Glamping Hub, but none of those had any bookings, and I still have not had any bookings through those. Now, out of that 80% occupancy rate, we had 13 different bookings. 9 came from Airbnb, 3 came from my direct booking platform, and 1 came from HipCamp. The average rate between those nights was about $270 just for the rate night. I charged $79 per cleaning. A little bit of difference between that and what my cleaner would charge. She normally was about $80, but I also give her an extra little bit on top because she handles a few other side things for me that I don't necessarily consider in the cleaning fee. So Airbnb did take a 3% fee on top of that, and it did also remit my state taxes of 6%. I also have a county tax of 7%. It's a little wonky with how my accountant's gonna do it in a few different ways, so I'm not gonna get super nuanced with the numbers, so they may be just a little off, but this is gonna be pretty close. Now, before I talk about exactly what I made, I'm gonna talk about some of the expenses that also went into it that month that helped the growth and the growth for June, which I will get into as well. Now, my electricity bill each time is about $150, could get up to about $200, could be in the 100 range, so I average it out about $150 throughout the year. Now, I also paid about $1,300 in cleaning fees because the number I'd share shortly is gonna include the cleaning money I made as well, because that's just how it's paid out, and that's just what I'm gonna cover for now. And I also had about $600 in taxes that I personally withheld to pay for some of these hotel occupancy taxes that I have to pay in my county, and the state tax that wasn't collected on Airbnb through my direct booking site or something like HipCamp, which does not pay the tax out for you. I also spent about $1,000 in social media campaigns, Google campaigns, getting some different promo material made and other things like that, which did go very well. And I also paid an influencer $500 that had about 200,000 followers in Houston that was a food traveler blogger. We did a giveaway. This was monumental for me as well. One of the best $500 spends I've had in a long time after doing my research. I also had a couple little add-on things that I did tweak at the dome. I added a portable AC unit inside it as well on top of my mini split, just because this heat dome has been wrecking Texas. It has been extremely hot, but in the dome it has been very cool. And I also added another canopy over top of the dome. So this was all about another $1,000 between work, materials, labor, and other things like that that went into it. I don't include the mortgage that I pay on this land because that is actually the house that I'm in right now, which is its own Airbnb, which I pretty much wipe out the mortgage with this Airbnb as well and make a little extra profit. So everything with the dome in the back, I just consider cash flow for me for now and paying down some of my other loans that I have. The total for my expenses that month was about $2,982.80, give or take a few dollars here and there, but not too bad overall. And it would have been less if I wouldn't have had to do some few extra expenses going in. So my average running cost for expenses is going to be in the $1,500 range when I tone down my marketing a little bit after I've started to really ramp up my bookings. Now let's talk about the profit that I made. My total that came into my bank account after Airbnb took some fees, took a few taxes themselves, and a few other things I had going on was $7,502.80. So that leaves me with about $4,500 in profit. Now I do have a few loans I have to pay back, a few other things I used to actually get the place up and running that are are expenses in themselves, but I'm not an accountant or a CPA, so I'm not going to get too far into that. But I ended up with about $4,500 cash flow that I'm able to use on other things and improve the site if I want to. I don't know the exact number, but I know my editor will flash it somewhere right here. And that was the exact number I made that month. Now, I am really trying to push my direct bookings, and I have some really exciting news for the next month in June. From some of the marketing I spent early on, particularly Facebook ads, did tremendous for me, better than I tried every type of marketing last month. Influencer, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, OnlyFans ads, what? Okay, I didn't try OnlyFans ads. That was something else. Anyways, scratch that. But by far, Facebook ads were the most rewarding for me, and I have some really good copy. If you're curious what the ad was, that was one of the most high-performing ads I've ever had. Let me know. I'll probably make a video about it with all the marketing ideas I made. Let me know in the comments, though, because if you don't, probably not going to make the video. But I am happy to report with the marketing money I spent in May as well, which really got it revved up, mixed with the influencer marketing, was at a 95% June occupancy rate. I don't have all the numbers, and I'm not going to break them down for my June month, but June was a killer. We did absolutely amazing. We probably are pushing in between close to the $10,000 in profit for that month. I had to close down dates just so I could check things, do small maintenance, have some different, put the AC in that I bought, other things like that, because we were so slammed and booked. We got published in the Houston Chronicle, published in other publications as well, all for free. That really boosted it. I just sent emails with my pictures and explained my story. A lot of people liked it and wanted to pick up. This is what happens when you create a unique space that is not usually everywhere and really catches people's eye. Now, while I am pushing direct bookings, I'm pretty much taking that 3%, which usually could equal out to, I don't know, $60, $90, $50. I'm adding to that to my marketing budget, so that way I don't have to rely on Airbnb to really control the guest. I can get their email, I can get their phone number, I can contact them after, sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger there. I can contact them after to remarket to them, maybe with a discount code, bring them back. These are some of the biggest keys in marketing and really running a short-term business like this, having control of the guest and not being at the beck and call of some of these platforms, even though it was a great tool to launch and I did get superhost status very quickly, and I do like Airbnb as its own marketing platform. I am not against Airbnb. I just believe that direct bookings are really the way to build your business and learn a lot about it, but being on all channels is the greatest thing, and if you're scared about the direct bookings, just get on Airbnb and Vrbo and launch and get going. So that is my quick wrap up of how much my Out of This World Geodome made the first month that I launched. I have a few more sites that are coming out. We're really excited about it. We're going to keep maximizing this piece of land, keep expanding, and this is the power of when you buy land and build unique structures on it and you have the equity play like a house. It's very easy to get into if you can get the loan. Let me know in the comments what y'all want to see next, or if you want to see a breakdown of my marketing ad that went so well, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Please subscribe. Peace.